Hi there, long time no see. I have dyed my hair red. So, hello. Oh, hi. Thing is, wildlife jobs. After doing my masters in zoology, so what happens in India specifically, I live in Kolkata and I was interested towards wildlife, biology, ecology, evolution, conservation, and everything. So the thing is, to find jobs like those, you need to have experience in this field because you're going to a forest or you're going to any type of landscape. It's very unpredictable and you don't know what to expect, what not to expect, and the tripod. Yeah, so what to expect and what not to expect, you don't know because the landscape can be anything like dry deciduous, like shrubs and thorns and all those. For those, you need other kind of things. So we'll get to that part later. So I worked in a few NGOs like WWF, Worldwide Nature for Fund, and then also in Nature Meets Nature Club, which is also based in Kolkata, and they are specialized in researching about butterflies, different kinds of butterflies, and rearing of their caterpillars, and observing their interaction with the habitat. When they do the roosting, we have to observe that, and then also population estimation like through mark recapture, then point count method. We also had conservation ideas and approaches for birds and dragonflies and damselflies and all those other species that come to that part of the area. Anyway, so then I joined Zoological Survey of India, which is the headquarters is based in Kolkata only. So we had to go, and that is my main experience while being in the wildlife actually, because we had to go to different fields, mainly in Andhra Pradesh, then Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh, it was wildlife sanctuaries and all those dry deciduous forests mainly. So I was a very much of a new. Most of the field experiences that I had was from Calcutta, where it was just bird watching or going to zoo and some of the bird sanctuaries and all those. But main field which that you can get lost in a forest and you don't have any access to internet. You have an offline map that is already downloaded, and nowadays there are more softwares developing. But I can't talk much detail about that because it's government protected. So, but other than that, we had to do most of the like camera trapping and then doing surveys and then going along in different trails and then coming back, walking for 13 kilometers and in the sun. Then there would be like jeeps and type of vehicles that would leave us near the forest, and then we had to enter and then come back after a long walk. So sometimes guides were provided, sometimes we just teammates were there. That continued for a few of months, like 8 months, 9 months, and then I went inside Wildlife Institute of India, which is also based in Dehradun, and there I was as a technical assistant. I joined there in Project Tiger. There we had to do mostly the software-based things, to segregation of camera trap images and all those things. Now my main goal for this video is talking about what happens behind those closed doors. Now everybody thinks it's very fancy, like wildlife, oh my god, photography and stuff, but most of the times you're just sitting in your own sweat inside the forest, and it's amazing because you get to experience that firsthand. And the reality is basically it's very much still nowadays the most of the forest and in that side the rural areas are there. So it is not safe for girls, but boys get most of the opportunity. That is one of the reality. So for which I have experienced personally, I have experienced the rejection in most of the posts. I think there will be forest assistants and everything, but they think that it is unsafe for women. That is why it's a harsh reality of jobs like this. So some organizations, they vouch for the safety of women, like as I said, Zoological Survey of India, Wildlife Institute of India, because they send out groups or teams of 2 or something like that. But most of the other organizations, they just reject but they allow for their interview, but they don't accept, they don't give them employment. So that's one of the harsh reality that I have faced being a girl in this kind of field. Another one is there is partiality and politics that happens in this kind of institutes. I'm not going to name the institutes or organizations, but I have faced a few of the things. Like if you work under a certain individual, then you will get the priority in those kind of projects. But if you don't, you're just an outsider, or if you just haven't been you're not associating with other people, then it's a big thing for you to get certain positions under those kind of individuals, get jobs basically. But if you are very close to them, then there are high chances that you might get. I'm not saying that everybody does that, every organization, no, completely different, but some organizations do that, and you get to know about that after you have worked there in that particular institute or organization. So that is harsh reality number 2. Now next, third, sometimes when you think that you have worked under a certain organization or an institute, you would think that people will know you, that they will know you and you know them, so maybe they will be a bit polite or something like that because they have known you for all those years you have worked with them. But no, people can change anytime, in any post or anywhere. It doesn't matter which caste, which category, which whatever you are, but they can change any time. Some people are amazing. I have met amazing people. They are still my friends. They are still my colleagues. They are still my mentors. I'm so glad, I'm so lucky that I met them because they still give me advice. But some people out there, they have changed. So you have to be, like I said, wildlife jobs are very unpredictable. So some people are also very unpredictable and they can change. So you have to be very cautious and very self-aware, and anything can change at any moment. So, and you have to think about yourself, even though you don't want to be selfish, but you have to be because it's a career and everything. But there were some of the harsh realities. Maybe some of them I have faced, maybe not. I have seen other people face things, but I will not be naming, as I have said earlier. So enjoy this montage of everything, and after that I'm specifically concentrated on doing my PhD in these kind of works and working towards my goals. I'm still trying my best, giving interviews everywhere, so please pray for me. If you're interested in these kind of jobs, or you just want to know, or just basically you're just watching just for the sake of watching, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I make more different types of contents in my videos. I also have a gaming channel. It's been a few months I haven't uploaded videos there, but I will get back to it, I guess, because I'm so busy in other things in my academic field. I have to concentrate. But other than that, there will be more various types of contents in this channel. Do subscribe. And I also have an Instagram, my Facebook and Snapchat, so please follow me there. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting me through all these journeys, and I'm so grateful I have so many of you subscribers. So thank you.